Alright, next I'll be going over the scheduling and add a quick shift. Scheduling, if you want to look at today's schedule, it breaks it down in 15-minute increments. I don't think we'll really be using this tab as it's really kind of redundant, as it just kind of lists the coverage over 15-minute periods, so not really useful for scheduling in that aspect. Custom schedule, however, will kind of give you a breakdown of who is available throughout the day and who has shifts scheduled for what. So this is a little more useful if you want to go ahead and ever take a look at that screen just to kind of get the outlook of that certain day. Add a new shift. You're going to go ahead, if you ever want to indicate that you're available for a specific period of time, or if you're available for the day and you want to be more specific with details outside of just adding a quick shift, you have the ability, and I am responding, to add that yourself. Of course, your user is going to be yourself. You can mark where you're going to be on duty at, as you see here. You can also select out of town if you're unavailable for a certain amount of time. However, that's not going to be a requirement going forward. It's also going to put what you are on duty for. So if you want to indicate that you're available for a transfer that day, you have the ability to, or if you're only available for 911 calls, you have that option as well, or 911 transfer, or just in general available. And then you can set that duration of time for as long as you want. You can mark it through the end of the year if you wanted. So again, not a requirement going forward, but you do have the ability to create your own shifts, and I am responding, and you won't see this add the same shift for other members because that's an admin privilege. Now, if I've already pre-populated the schedule and I am responding, at any point, we need to mark ourselves unavailable as our daily lives change. All I'd have to do is find your shift that you're scheduled for that day. Click on it. As you can see, I already marked myself as unavailable. When I become available again, all I would have to do is hit say I'm available for 911 transfer. I hit that. Save it, and I can actually go back, take a look at my dashboard. I can scroll over, and I can now see that I've marked myself available. It's almost instantaneous, so it is a nice tool to utilize. So going back into scheduling, let's say, hey, I'm available in general for the day. I'm available to respond to calls, and you want to indicate that. You can add a quick shift, and it's going to mark you as available. You can choose where you're going to be. If you're going to be in the area, home, at work, but you have the ability to respond, and you just want to add a quick shift, you can do that. It's going to ask you for how long, so it can be for pretty much any duration of time that you want, up to 10 days. So I'll just select until I change my status again. I'm going to save that shift. Successful. So you can also go back to your currently on duty tab. That's just the tab that's on the middle of the dashboard. I'm going to be on there twice since I added that shift. So there's my quick shift right there at the bottom. If I go back to add a quick shift, I can end that at any time I want to. So all I have to do, hit that, hit yes, go back to that currently on duty, and you can now see that shift has disappeared. So that's how you add and delete a quick shift.